Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of the Smith and the Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report. And well, it's rally back time. So, what you're going to see here is, remember yesterday, everything was going great. And we went right to the broadening formation lower left. We went right to the broadening formation. And then it happened. And the riots and all that kind of sucked them in, down into here. And then we come in this morning and boom, right back at them. So, we got a big outside week here up in the upper middle here, so just blasting into the highs. We took out that bad tick, so I don't have to worry about this thing anymore. But a little bit of exhaustion risk once you go into the highs. And so what I mean by that is we like to come back through a previous range, because when you do, you're going to stop people out who are short. When you go into the highs, you blast them out, and then the buyers got to step up. And so what we just had here is a 60-minute reversal, not the end of the world, because this is going to give us, now you got a new hour. You see this? Shooting star here, that's a 2-2 reversal on the 60s. So that stops a few back out. Now we get a new hour, and you can see right as we started the new hour, which we call the flip. It's like a new day to us, right? As soon as this goes back green, here's what you're going to see now. You're going to see green on all time frames. Right, that's back into full time frame continuity to the upside. That's a good thing. If you go to QQQ here on the daily, still red on the week because we still haven't taken out upper left, still haven't taken out Monday's opening, right? But we're working on it, and we're doing the pattern that we look for called the Rev Strats, right? Here, the inside bar takes out one side, and then boom, comes back through. It stops these guys out both right here. So the question is, it going to be strong enough to get up into here? Now, once again, you can see right on the new 60 here, right? Because we know most trading is now automated, right? You can see the machines turn right on and right off. It's like right at the bottom of the hour. Ready? Back in, right? So we'll see how that goes. Let's go to 15er here, and you see inside on the 15. And then as soon as it pops up through here, that's a 2-1-2 reversal on the 15, starting off just a couple minutes in. So see if they want to get back into them buying machines. So on today, we can say, congratulations, Elon Musk, Tesla. He's now the richest guy in the world. So Tesla just kind of stalling out up into here. And once again, exhaustion risk. And you see this inside 30, lower left. And inside on the 60, so we'll see if they want to keep buying this thing up and run sheep run. So we're also looking at semiconductors SMH. Here now, had we started to come in, you can see this was setting up that pattern here in the upper left. You can see the inside bar, then it goes up and stops them out, then came down. Now, if it rev stratted through here, we'd be on the short side, but that's not what happened. We come in, off to the races she goes. Once again on the weekly, you can see this upper middle, the Momo hammer. Anybody got short down in here? Got jammed up in here, boy. And so now we'll see how that goes. You got AMD. And AMD, once again, upper left, inside bar, take out one side, boop, rev strat back up. All right, and that gives you taking out last week's highs. A little tight here on the month, but you can see nice movement here today, and right here on the 60. As soon as that 60 started, machines turned on. Thanks for playing. All right, if we go to Microsoft. And Microsoft, still red on the week, so we want to be aware of that. Still handily inside on the month in the lower middle, right? But for the day, you can see here, this is inside bar in the upper left, takes out one side, and then boop, comes through, and now you can see it's got quite a mountain to climb up into here, right? But it did its job. Stop anybody here and here, right? And there's where it stalls out. So we'll see if there's anything more there. If we go to Palo Alto. Palo Alto, once again, you see the upper middle. You're going to see this, the inside bar. Now it takes out one side. Stopped them out. Now it's coming back through and going green, setting up the rev strat for next week. And here we call pivot machine gun. The inside bar takes out one side. Boom. Now you stop them here, here, and hopefully stop all these guys out and take all this stuff out right here. But we'll see how that goes. Palo Alto. If we go to Peloton. Peloton still handily inside month down here in the lower middle, but we do have this here, the inside week, once again, pokes down, now coming back and trying to go green. And what's this over here? Have you ever seen this pattern before? The inside bar takes out one side, boop, rev strat. These two become an outside bar of that, and you've got some more levels to take out in here. Right, this is what we like, coming back through previous range. Because anybody short, going to be short against that and that and that and that. Right. Okay, so we'll see if that regroups, and you can see on the 15-minute if you're watching the 15er here in the lower left, inside bar, pokes down one side, boop, takes them all out. These guys become an outside bar of that. We'll see if that sets up again for you. If we go to Roku, and Roku just goes into the highs, and so one of the things that we look for here is on the upper middle. Right, once this thing goes green, we're looking for an outside bar because we know that exists. Right, so yesterday you had your inside day to the upside. Now the follow through, just some exhaustion risk as it goes into the highs. See if we can get this 2215er to go here, like so. Here, 22 trying to get back up, and you can see that work here. 2 down by taking out the previous low, and then boop, these guys all become an outside bar of that. Thanks for playing. If we go to fuel cell. Fuel cell, some exhaustion risk, but once again in the upper middle, once this goes green, inside bar pokes down, goes green, 1 bar rev strat, just takes care of business in one shot. Gapping and just kind of sitting here, but right now on the 15er, trying to do that same thing. 2 down by taking the previous low out and then back to previous range so you can get that going. If we go to Walgreens. And Walgreens has been a long time coming, but here you can see on the lower middle, the inside month to the upside. Right, there's a 2-1-2 continuation on the month. If we go to the weekly, you're going to see this. I think it poked down a little bit. Yep, that's a 2 down by taking out the low and then back through the previous range. You see that? 2-2 reversal and boom, off she goes. So right now, like a lot of things, just kind of stalling out here, but we'll see if that sets up again. On the 60, slight lower low, so we'll see if we can set that up again. If we go to UNH, and UNH continuing, and if you go to the lower middle, you're going to see the inside month to the upside, all right? Then it pokes down and comes back through as an outside bar in the week. Now we're going to go hunting these guys, all right? You had your outside bar. That's a 3-3-2 going into the highs. You can watch that with all the XLFers. XLF just kind of stalling out here, but how's ANTM doing? And ANTM also the 3-2, all right? Also the inside month to the upside. Humana, how you doing? Also the outside, you see they're all looking similar. That's good. And you can go down to the monthly, you can see this. Shooter, hammer, 2 up, 2 down, boom, right there, and right back at them. So the good thing is when you see any one industry, like a lot of similar setups, that tells you that there's institutional buying in there. They're buying them across the board. They're not just sitting there and picking 1 or 2 out. They're going after all of them. That's a good telltale sign of those guys. Also some bio, UTHR. And UTHR, ripping, here's the outside bar monthly, 3-2 on the month, right? How long have we been talking about this baby? Yeah, since here. The 2-2 month, they're back to the previous range, right? And then here, tried to fail and go 2-2 down, but then when this went green, it was going outside month. Still going is UTHR. Blue here in blue. See if we can get through here. Right here, this monthly down in the lower middle. I'm trying to get through 48 here, and that would give you your reversal back up. And this is an outside month. So if we can take this out, we're looking to take that out because this is a broadening formation in itself. Right? So we'll see if we can get out of there on that. If we go to Fate. Fate here. Again, outside bar in the weekly upper middle. Nice long green bar on the month. We like that. Your continuation here on the 60, lower left. Up, inside, boom. Here in the daily, what's this? Inside bar, pokes down one side, back through previous range, boom, pivot machine gun. Stop them all out. Then we had a little bit more to take these guys out, and now still going. So when you trade with everything green, good things tend to happen, right? As opposed to trying to bottom pick all the time. If you go to ARCT, and ARCT Still an inside week, but you can see here on the upper middle how much distance there is in here. Right? We call that a mother bar, but right now it's bright green. That's good, and it's also on the month. Right? And now you're breaking above all these previous highs here on the daily. That's good as long as you can stay up there. And then you just wait for this lower middle, the inside 60, 2, 1, 2 continuation, still going. If we go to crisp, and crisp here for nice long green bars on the monthly and weekly. And so here, once we start coming back to the previous range, like here you just stopped a few guys out, then we got caught in all the fun yesterday, backs off. And then once it starts going through here, we're looking to take this out, right? Which we did, so we'll see if there's anything more. Maybe get yourself an inside 60, we'll see. If we go to SSYS, and the 3D printer's waking up today, and you can see this here in the upper middle. Okay, that's 2001. Yeah, inside week to the upside continuation. It's been higher, that's good. And just kind of blasting through here, and that tells us we're going to look DDD, triple D. And nice long green bars here, right? So might have to go down to E5 to get in there. So here you're going to see something like this. Here's an inside 5 minute right there after an outside 5 minute. That's something you'd look for, right? And here was your inside 5 and going to the upside, so it's a little fast, but we'll see. We have NTLA. How are you doing? Yeah, more bio NTLA. Once again, upper middle outside week, right? 3-2 to the upside. Just a little exhaustion risk by going into the highs, but having a nice day anyway. So we'll see if that sets up again for you with a nice inside 60%. If we go to TXG. And TXG here now is an upper middle outside week, and so we'll see if it's going to be strong enough to give us an outside month, because it took out one side but now it's coming back through, right, after all this kind of fun, whatever's going on in here. If we go to let's go to MSTR. This guy's got a lot of Bitcoin with Bitcoin on the move, so this thing just blasted off, and so a little tricky on here too. Have to wait for it. There you go. See, inside on the 15 right here, and then boop, off she goes. If we go to Amara, how's this holding up here? And Mara, just another gap and holding sturdy up here. We'll see if that gives us any more to set up for you. Just did a webinar and I talked about this on Tuesday. I said, this is the exact example I use. This was Suave. When you have all time frames green, we've got institutional buying in there, right? We can look for this here. Triangle day out, inside bar, hammer, boom, rev strat back into the highs. So still going is the Rica Suave. You got a little guy XNET. And XNET, just trying to rip through all this kind of stuff here. Just a nice long green bar. If we go to the downside, VNQ and the REITs. VNQ and the REITs presently inside month to the downside in lower middle, right? That's got my attention. This market's going up. These things are tanking. You got like BXP right here taking the month lows out, right? Having some problems there. Maybe triple N here. Well, we got some room to take that out. That's inside and down on the week though, so might want to keep an eye on that. And once again, here's what we look for in the daily in the upper left. 222. We also have UPS having problems here. UPS. Monthly inside bar, lower middle, takes out one side and boom, coming back through them. UPS having all sorts of problems, and that tells us FedEx, which we knew about last month because it was coming back through the range. We've been talking about that the whole time, now going out towards the lows. Always running out of time. A few more that I talked about. Strat Attack Show, VeriSign. Upper middle, inside bar, takes out one side, boom, rev strat coming through, and that takes out last month's lows now. VeriSign having some problems. We've got running out of time, but we'll go Costco for one. Once again, you can see upper middle. This thing's going to try and take this out. Can give me outside weaker. All right, just keeps dropping here in a strong market. MGNI, another one here having some problems. They had some news, and so now inside in the 60 But you can see nice long red bars there. ARCT goes to the highs as I speak. One more will go with NVRO. NVRO getting slammed here and going after it to see if we can take out last month's lows. You might get some more out of that. Once again, we like this ranges like this and black, dark red. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report.